YouTube friends, and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money, and we're working on our January budget, finally. It's already, what, January 5th? Anyway, everybody stay safe. I know a huge front is coming by, and it's snowing everywhere, and ice, and cold, and terrible. Yeah, be safe. Everybody, please be safe. All right, so we are working on our January budget. We just did a yearly, which we've never done before. So that's a first for us. So check out that video. And we are working on, finally, our monthly budget for January. And it was funny because I didn't want to do my monthly budget until I did the yearly budget. And it was funny because I wasn't planning on doing a yearly budget until I was watching, who was it? Let me check. Lisa Marie Budgets. That's who I was. I was watching her channel, and she did a yearly budget, and I was like, oh my God, what a fantastic idea. How can I do my January budget if I don't know what I spent and what I did and how I budgeted last year, and did it work? So now it made a lot better because I actually had to do this a second time because so many things had changed. And then I was like, oh, yeah, well, I way overspent in that category, and I didn't spend enough in this category, and that money can go into that category. So yeah, so we changed things up just a little bit, tweaked it, and just tried to make our budget a little bit more efficient. And I'm all about efficient. That's like one of the things I do for a living. I make things efficient. All right. So let's see. We have 3 paychecks coming out this month. My first paycheck, you know, like I said, I say this all the time. In January, my paycheck is volatile. I don't know why. It has a lot to do with like the different taxes that get taken out, local taxes, state taxes, whatever it is. And not only that, my company works on a fiscal year instead of a calendar year. So the last paycheck in technically in December is really like that first couple of days in January. So my paycheck on the 9th is technically December's. You see what I'm saying? So it's still this, it should still be the same amount as my previous paycheck, which is $2,187.26. So that's what I'm expecting, because the new stuff shouldn't happen until my second paycheck, which is coming out on the 23rd, which is an estimate because I don't know what it's going to be. I had changed my HSA elections, which is health savings account, because we did not take enough money out of my paycheck last year for it, and we had to pay that out of our budget. So I had it upped, but I'm not sure how that's going to affect the taxes and all that other stuff. So I put it in one of those calculators that was in a previous video that I had done, how you can estimate what your paycheck is going to be. So I'm estimating it's going to be $2,111. And hubby's paycheck, he got a little bit of a raise for Social Security. His is going to be $2,100. Very nice. So let's add that up. Get this over here in a little piggy out of the way there. So 2187.26 plus 2,100 and 21. Yeah, there we go. So it's going to be $6,398.26. We're going to leave $3.26 in the buffer, and that will give us $6,395 to budget for the month. All right, electric, yeah. This one's a headache for me. So right now, currently, until April, it's going to be $232. Homeowners insurance is going to be $235. Water, we're leaving at $65. Health insurance is $126. Car insurance went up. This month is going to be crazy because it's the adjustment for the new car, and then it has to even itself out for every payment after that until the next cycle, which will be, I think, June, maybe May. I'm not sure. I think it's June. And that's going to be $404. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't like that number either. So tolls for this month, I'm leaving at 50 because my daughter's been traveling. She traveled down to Atlanta and she'll be traveling back. So I just wanted to leave that at 50. We estimated in our yearly budget 6 months on $50 a month and 6 months at $25 a month. So that should kind of even it out for the times that we're driving back and forth to like Philly to go to the airport and going to friends' houses and using the expressway because that's tolls. And you'd be surprised. Just to go to my girlfriend's house who lives only about 30 minutes away, if I took the expressway both ways, it's $11. It's $11 just in tolls. It's ridiculous. So, okay, T-Mobile, we have combined, it's our cell phone and our internet. So that is going to be $242. I think it's $232. I think I've mentioned this before, but I want to wait for that next bill to come out to make sure that it's going to be $232 before I change my budget. Because when we go to do our weekly, I can update it. You know what I mean? So, all right, natural gas is staying at 132. I don't know with these cold temperatures, with the heat going to be staying on, and I'm always freezing now. Instead of hot, I'm freezing. Monthly subscriptions is now $50 instead of $63. We dropped it down because we were putting too much money aside. I don't know why I thought we had that much going out in monthly subscriptions. And then Capital One savings, which is just a little extra money I set aside for when my daughter needs it, is $50. So let's add that up. And that is $1,586. So we take our $63.95. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is a zero-based budget. So when we get to the end, that needs to be zero. And then we minus our $1,586, and that gives us $4,809. Okay, for cash envelopes, actually, which was great after I did my yearly budget and expense, I found out that these categories are working perfectly. So it's $100 for myself, $100 for my husband, $450 for groceries. Household was $100. Gas for me is $50, and gas for my husband has been $50, and dining out is $100. And that is still $950. So we'll take $950 minus that, and that leaves us with $3,859. Okay, we're still saving for graduation in May. This is going to be $50. Skiing, we're setting aside $50. My husband goes skiing away, I think the first week in February. So that we'll have one more stuffing in there, and hopefully we'll have enough for his little ski trip. Renovations, we're not taking any money out this month. We're skipping that. J-House, we're going to continue to take out $100 and just set that aside for whatever she needs. I can't wait for that money to come in from the school for the mid-year convention. That will be nice to have that money back. The accountant, we're setting aside $15. Car maintenance, we're setting aside $50. DMV is going to be $15. Investment, our next investment CD for January is going to be $50. Or actually, I think this one's for February, right? These bills are for actually February. I do have to still open the one for January, so I got to do that. I got to remember to do that. Maybe I'll do that after this video. Life insurance is still $26. That didn't change. Our utilities authority still didn't change. That's going to be $30. Our medical, we are upping to $160. So between upping the prescription and then upping the HSA, I'm hoping will nicely even out how much we're going to be paying this year in medical expenses. Winter is our little puppy who turned 13 this month. We're doing $70 for his grooming, and maybe an extra $5 going towards his little budget. He's got a little surplus, for the vet. Yearly subscriptions, we actually lowered this. No, we upped it. That's right. We upped it because we weren't saving enough for our yearly subscriptions. Date night, and date night is going to be $20, and party drink fund, it's my chai boba fund, is going to be $15. Retail therapy is 20. We dropped this down a little bit. Self-care, same thing. We dropped that down to 30. And miscellaneous is going to be 20. So let's add that up. And that is $763. So we take our $38.59 minus our $763, and that gives us $3,096 left. Destroy the debt. We're going to do $237 towards principal on that loan. And let's see, minus 237. That leaves us $2,859 we are going to put towards savings. So big savings bundle is going to get $1,805. Save to Sink, Holiday, and North Pole challenges are going to get $150 this month. Vacation binder is going to get $125. The wedding in Japan binders are going to get $120. Travel box binders is going to get $240. And our savings challenges and 2025 challenge is going to get $419. So that hopefully will add up to $28.59. That is $28.59. So $28.59 and $28.59 gives us our zero-based budget. Yay! Put a little smiley face. Alrighty, so that is our budget for the month of January. If you have any questions about how to do a zero-based budget, feel free always in the comments and ask me that question, and I will get back to you and hopefully have an answer for you. Alrighty, so that takes care of January. Look forward after this video. I'll be doing my bi-weekly or my weekly paycheck. We'll just say weekly. We get 3 in a 4-week period. So, and we get 4 in a 5-week period. So it's not technically weekly. I don't know. I just call it in our weekly budget with me. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.